man J-Mac asks, due to the fact that Errol Spence is viewed as broken and damaged goods, will he be able to sell the fight? This is what he asked. He said he also believes that Crawford knows this. That's basically why he's exploring different avenues. So now that everybody's looking at Errol Spence's damaged goods, can he sell us a fight? And it's a good question. But I could answer this a myriad of ways. I can answer this a lot of ways. First, let's just start off with the selling of the fight. The fight's going to take care of itself. I know you might not think that. You have to look at spectacle, attraction, allure, and stuff like that. Because that stuff plays a role. The reason why I say this fight is going to sell itself. This fight is going to sell itself based off of what Terrence Crawford did last time out. You mean that guy that put that hellacious ass beating on that poor little boxer from Dallas? Those two fighting again? Oh, I got to tune into that. Even if it's just to tune in to see him get massacred again. You're going to pay for that. See, because it's changed. Now the mainstream masses know who Crawford is. So now they can dial in and pay attention to what's going on with him. See, what's going to happen is the demographic who paid for the first fight versus the second fight is going to change a little bit. All right, this second fight, if it goes through, is going to have more of the casual residual side, because that's what Bud just got exposed to. Okay, and being that this butt whooping was heard around the world, if they hear it's finna go down again, people are going to tune in based off of curiosity alone. Facts. Now, I know what you're saying. And in a way, you're right. To the hardcore boxing fans, you say, well, it's going to be hard to sell them that fight. Once again, it depends on how you're looking at it. Are you talking about the Errol Spence fans as far as hardcore or whatever you want to consider? Because if not, Errol Spence and his people have already led the seed to hope. Hope is an easy thing to sell. Okay? And they already put it in there by saying Errol Spence didn't look right. Errol Spence wasn't right. Errol Spence was high before the fight. Errol Spence didn't get a warm-up. Errol Spence didn't get a tune-up. Errol Spence is coming off the couch. Errol Spence had to lose a lot of weight. Errol Spence, they already got it built in there. All right? And hope is an easy thing to sell, especially when you're a fanboy. I literally told them to that face, he's blowing smoke up you guys' butt. He's putting you in a fire sale. He knows he can't beat this man, but he needs you guys' support. He finna go in there and get stomped out. They didn't want to hear none of that. Even if what they knew what I was saying was true. Because a lot of times how I put it together, you don't leave my videos pretty much doubting anything. Because the way I put it together, I leave no doubt on the table. But the whole point is, well, okay, if that's what we're doing now, and you're saying that Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, that fight ain't gonna be no good because of Errol Spence, they already just flat out ignored everything. Okay, they're gonna play blind, deaf, and dumb for him again because they want to believe in what they want to believe in something that they know that is not true. So, will they be able to convince his fans that he can pull off again? No, but it won't matter. Because that's not why they get behind Errol Spence. Okay? Now, on the other end, this is the real question I think you want to say. Can he sell this fight to Dallas? That's really what this boils down to. Can Errol Spence sell this fight to Dallas? That's really what it's about. And I'm going to say, as far as that, no. Dallas ain't messing with Errol Spence right now. I ain't never seen a city throw away a champ like that. I mean, I know he went out there and got tapped, but he been acting a fool. He been acting a clown. He been curry chicken. You know what I'm saying? And y'all was liking it and, you know what I'm saying, loving it for the most part. So he been doing the F-boy shit and they was loving it. Okay, it's just the fact that he took a loss since he took that L. And heck, you see the videos that I put up there. You seen them. Oh man, we ain't messing with Errol. If Errol Spence lose one more time, we throwing him away. Yeah, the city of Dallas don't care nothing about his people. You see how they turn their back on you this today. So that's the real question. Is he gonna be able to sell that to Dallas at the end of the day? And the question is to that is no. Okay, but even though Errol Spence may appear to be broke or whatever people want to say, if that fight does go through, that fight will do all right just based off the curiosity and the performance last time. And people, you're going to be too curious to find out what happens the next time around. And if something does happen, you don't want to be the person to say that you missed it or you didn't buy it. So based off what Terrence Crawford did alone, based off just what he did to Errol, people are going to tune in just based off that. Errol ain't even got to pretty much do much of anything. You know what I'm saying? But convincing Dallas that he has a chance, that's where he's going to have a problem doing. But the fight will do all right if that's what they choose to do. Anyways, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.